Welcome to Moving to Portugal Daily, Episode 1. I'm Mateos Costa. Today, we dive into becoming tax-ready in Year 1, NHR, tax residency, and income timing for Portugal. A practical 9-minute blueprint to protect your move and your money.
Hook, you did the hard parts. Visa approved, rental signed, suitcase ready. Then, a short while later, you receive a tax notice or a complicated accountant email saying your timing triggered residency, or you missed the NHR window. That frustration, that late-night scramble, is what I want to stop for you today. Over the next 9 minutes, I'll give you a tight, no-hype blueprint. How residency is tested, when to apply for NHR, 3 concrete steps to line up your days and income, and a 5-minute checklist you can use right now. If you keep one simple routine from this episode, it will save hours and euros down the line.
Section 1. Why tax residency matters and what NHR actually changes. First, why care? Because once Portugal considers you a tax resident, you report worldwide income here and you follow Portuguese tax rules. For many nomads, that can materially change net income and social security obligations. The Non-Habitual Resident program is a time-limited, highly useful regime that can reduce tax on certain foreign pensions, employment or self-employment income, and provide a clear rate structure for qualifying activities. But you only get the NHR benefit if you become tax resident and apply within the right window. So, residency timing and the NHR application are linked. Miss one, and the other may be irrelevant. Think of residency as the gate, and NHR as a temporary pass through it. Both need to be handled on schedule.
Section 2. Key rules you must know. Portugal uses 3 common tests to determine tax residence. The 183-day rule, having a habitual residence or permanent home in Portugal, and the Center of Economic Interests. The 183-day test is simple. If you spend 183 days or more in Portugal in a 12-month period, you are generally tax resident. The permanent home rule is practical. If on 31 December you have a dwelling in Portugal available to you as your home, that can establish residency even if you were here fewer days. The Center of Economic Interests looks at where your main professional or financial ties are: contracts, clients, family, investment management. There are also split-year approaches and bilateral double tax treaties that can change timing for specific incomes. For example, a treaty may determine where employment income is taxed if you were resident part of the year elsewhere. This makes timing and clear documentation essential. The takeaway: count days, control your primary address choice, and make your economic ties match the residency you intend. Section 3. A 3-step actionable blueprint you can implement now. Step 1. Count and document your days and establish a primary address. Start a simple day count spreadsheet today with date, entry, exit, accommodation, and a supporting receipt or screenshot. Keep booking confirmations, boarding passes, and rental receipts. If you plan to hit under 183 days, make that plan visible and defensible. If you plan to become resident, convert that primary dwelling into a lease or proof of availability on 31 December. Step 2. Time and label your income streams. Create a 12-month visibility plan showing when each invoice will be issued and where the work is performed. Label invoices and bank descriptions with the country of service and client, and keep a dated ledger that shows location of work. This is what keeps accountants calm and treaty interpretation straightforward. For income that could be treated as Portuguese sourced, consider short timing shifts, delay invoicing until after your residency change, or accelerate receipts before you arrive, depending on advice from your advisor. Always avoid aggressive recharacterizations. The correct move is timing and clear labeling, not tax evasion. Step 3. Register your NIF early and request NHR within the correct window. You must have your Portuguese taxpayer number, NIF, and register residency with the local tax office. The typical NHR application is made after registration as tax resident and within the first year of residency. Set calendar reminders the day you register and book a quick consult with a Portugal-focused tax advisor within 30 days of arrival. Prepare supporting evidence, the day count sheet, lease or deed, bank statements, and a clear income ledger. These 3 steps, document days, label income, and file NIF NHR on schedule, will give you defensible positioning and reduce surprise tax exposure. Section 4. habits, communication, and a common nomad mistake to avoid. Habit. Spend 5 minutes each evening updating your day count and snapping a photo of the accommodation receipt or your boarding pass. This small habit prevents big problems. Communication. Be tidy with accountants and CEF. Clear subject lines in emails, labeled attachments, and a short cover note explaining the dates and income labels build trust and speed. A frequent mistake I see is a mistimed rental contract. A nomad signs a 6-month flexible sublet that unintentionally looks like a permanent home on 31 December, creating residency when they did not plan for it. Quick fix? If your plan was to avoid residency, use short-term bookings that clearly end before the decisive date, or make sure lease documents show limited availability. Small paperwork choices matter more than you expect. Immediate action step, a 5-minute checklist you can complete today. 1. Open a new spreadsheet and start your day count with today as the first entry. 2. Take a snapshot or PDF of your current housing confirmation and save it in a dedicated folder labeled Tax Ready. 3. Write a 1-paragraph summary of your income sources and add where invoices are issued. 4. Book a 30-minute consult with a Portugal tax advisor or your accountant for the next 2 weeks. 5. Email yourself the snapshot folder so it is time-stamped in your inbox. Completing this checklist gives you concrete evidence and momentum, and it takes only 5 minutes. If you want the exact templates I use with clients, the day count spreadsheet, invoice labeling examples, and the Tax Ready checklist, head to the Nomad Life Success Tax Ready module. It includes downloadable templates, calendar reminders for NHR windows, and a short video walkthrough of common treaty issues. Enroll and download the Tax Ready checklist so you have the 1-page plan to follow in your first 12 months. Portugal rewards preparation. That means a small investment now saves months of uncertainty later. That's your daily Portugal blueprint. Start applying one thing this week. Portugal isn't just a destination. It's your optimized new beginning.